Good morning, everyone. It's Phil from the Magical Fudge Kitchen with our weekly update. So where are we? Any new flavors? What questions do you have? And something personal about Phil. All right, so we're in a lockdown again, and so there's not a lot of shows going on. We have two that we believe are still going to happen. One is Holy Handmade, happening not this weekend, but the weekend following, April 24th and 25th. It's in Sherwood Park at the usual spot, the Agora Center, I think it's called, 401 Agora Way. But if you're in Sherwood Park or Edmonton, you know where that is. So good show, great show, lots of vendors there, lots of food vendors. We're there with our fudge and our jerky as usual. The other show that we're aware of that is still happening is Fort McMurray. It was scheduled to be the end of April. It's now the end of May. I'll give the exact date as we get closer. Hi everyone. And see if it's still going to go on. Now they're talking about even a more stringent lockdown. So who knows? Okay, but our fudge is always available online. The store, when I checked it earlier this morning, is fully stocked up. We spent Monday and Tuesday making a whole bunch of fudge. Just now needs to be cut and packaged and placed on the wall. We have a number of wholesalers. Our fudge is available at some of the Loblaws chains, those that are called city markets. There's one in Edmonton, one in Sherwood Park, one in Calgary, and the chain that is called your independent grocer. So they're scattered throughout Alberta. So our fudge is available there. Limited selection. They only carry 9 flavors. But still, if you want some of our fudge quick, you can head out to the Loblaws. There are a number of independent grocers, Redneck Barbie, several in Ontario. The names don't come to my mind. But look around, or if you have a favorite coffee shop, gift shop, flower shop that you think you'd like to have carrying our fudge, either let me know or let them know. Give me a contact. It's a great program, and everybody wins. I have several questions that people have brought up. How are things going in the kitchen? As you know, we've hired a few new people who are cooks that make the fudge, and they're pretty much fully trained now. There are a few flavors that either they've only done once or twice or haven't yet done. At the beginning of every month, we always introduce some new flavors, and not necessarily net new, but we bring them back so they wouldn't have experienced that. But I work with them the first couple of times they make the fudge. We've rewritten all the recipes so that they're not chicken scratches on little pieces of paper and stick-it notes in our recipe book. So much more professional. So that's going well. The way the business is going, probably will need to hire maybe one more person down in the kitchen. It's hard to gauge with the restrictions and where things are going. Certainly hope that we're back to normal by Christmas time, our busiest time of the year, the fall and Christmas. And for sure, if that comes to pass, we'll need more people. So that's how things are progressing in the kitchen. Questions. We posted, ask Phil any questions. Pretty broad statement. I didn't personally post that, but anyway, we have fun with it anyway. Karen asked a question about sucrose-free. We get asked this question fairly frequently, maybe every couple of months. People ask, do you have any sugar-free fudge? Do you have fudge for diabetics? We have 3 flavors of sucrose-free fudge. So this is fudge that doesn't have any sucrose in it. Most of our, or all of our other fudges do. These fudges are made with isomalt and fructose, so sugars that are absorbed more slowly in the body and may be appropriate for people who have diabetes. I don't want to make any medical claims, and evaluate it, yourself or with the help of a medical professional, whether this is appropriate for you. They are still sugars, so we don't call it sugar-free. We call it sucrose-free because it doesn't have any sucrose in it. And so they're supposed to be better for diabetics, and that's what we have. We have 3 flavors. We have Canadian maple pecan, we have chocolate, and we have chocolate mint. So their taste is exactly the same as our regular fudges. Sometimes it's a little bit softer, but not significantly softer. That's the only thing I can say. But it tastes exactly the same. All right, so that's the story on sugar-free or sucrose-free fudge or fudge for diabetics. Another question that we have was from Linda, and do we have any vegan fudge? Our fudge contains butter and cream, so is not a vegan product. There are recipes on the internet for vegan fudge or dairy-free fudge. They are typically made with coconut milk or coconut cream and or marshmallows. Neither of those will work with sort of the equipment that we use in the kitchen. So we don't make it, we can't make it, and I don't see that ever changing. But if you want some vegan fudge, there are recipes available, and you can give it a try. And if you do it, send me some pictures and tell me about your experience with the vegan fudge. I'd love to hear. So those are the questions. Those are the questions that popped up. You still have a few minutes if you want to send me a question. I'll tell you something personal. All right, this was thought to be a good thing. Tell you a little bit about Phil. And so what I thought I'd talk about is that some of you have probably noticed that I'm bald. And what's the story there? Well, as a young man, probably in my early 30s, I started to my hair started to thin, and it got more and more thin, and so I wasn't inclined to do the old comb over, nor did I want to look like Friar Tuck, nor was I interested in getting any medical procedures to hair transplants or something like that. So I made a decision many years ago just to shave it bald. This was way before it was common. I won't say that it's common, but it's not unusual now to see bald men. When I did it, we're going back 25 years, probably at least 25 years, and the only people who I knew who were bald were Telly Savalas and Yul Brynner. So Telly Savalas was a television personality. He was a detective. He was the guy that had the lollipop all the time. And then Yul Brynner, he was a movie actor, and he played in one of those science fiction robot movies. Can't remember the names. So long ago, Westworld? Maybe it was Westworld. So those are the only 2 people I knew who were bald. I knew no one else, well, like shaved bald. I mean, I knew people who had, the Friar Tuck look or comb overs, but no one who actually shaved their head bald. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. And that's the way it's been ever since. I've never had interest in doing anything differently. You see me now with a beard in some of my promotional pictures. I don't have a beard. The beard is relatively recent, only the last couple of years. I did it on a hoot. Thought it would just be for the winter, and I would shave it off when the summer came because I thought it would be hot. People who had beards told me, no, it's not hot in the summer. You don't notice anything in that. And So one thing led to another. I didn't shave it off. Then this winter came. I kept it. And at some point in the future, I probably will shave it off. But it's just, I won't even say fun. It's just who I am right now. And we'll see how that changes. So I am at my 10-minute self-imposed limit for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it and learned a little bit something about our products. As always, if you love our products and like to give us a review on Facebook or Google, it really does help the business in these difficult times, and we greatly appreciate that. Our fudge is available across the country now, lots of places, and if you know a place who wants it or should have it, or you want them to have it, let me know, let them know, and we'll try and make that happen. All right, so until next week, take care and stay safe. We'll see you then.